6 things you didn't know about Matthew Silver. New York, the concrete jungle. They say if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. There might be some truth to that, but there's also a loophole. Being successful depends on your own definition of success. For an off-kilter example, look no further than Matthew Silver, who has become an NY icon without going the usual show business route. In fact, Silver is a one-man show business himself. Armed with nothing but a huge beard, underpants, and wise words, he has managed to entertain and warm the hearts of Big Apple residents. And YouTube viewers as well, obviously. A while ago, Matthew became a worldwide viral hit thanks to the video, Words of Wisdom from an Unexpected Citizen. His message of love and self-acceptance struck a chord, and his crazy features did the rest to win us over. By now, many people have seen Silver in action, whether dancing, yelling at the top of his lungs, or preaching the upcoming silly revolution. However, as the footage that made him famous made clear, there's much more to the man than meets the eye. If you want to learn the real story of this deceptively nonsensical showman, keep watching to find out 6 things you probably didn't know about village idiot Matthew Silver. And remember, if you like this video, make sure you support our channel by clicking on the like and subscribe buttons. Don't forget to hit the bell icon too. You'll get a notification every time there's a new content available for you. We are constantly uploading videos with the latest insider info on all your favorite social platform celebs and film, music, and TV stars. You just won't regret it. Number 6. He has dreamed of performing since high school. Born in 1984, Matthew Silver knew he wanted to be an entertainer from quite an early age. His epiphany came around his time as a high school student. As he revealed in an interview, he was always one of those weirdos trying to grab everyone's attention by being the class clown. Fellow students soon caught on to his desire to entertain, so a few of them offered him $1 in exchange for flexing in front of a group of girls. Even if his classmates meant to laugh at Silver's expense, they probably didn't expect what happened next. Matthew ran up to the young ladies sitting on the bleachers in gym class and started bending non-stop. All the students got excited and started throwing their lunch money for him to keep going. Encouraged by the attention he was drawing, Silver went even weirder and started throwing together random mock flexing movements for a whopping 30 minutes. As anyone who has seen his current act can attest, the scene was a clear harbinger of things to come and foreshadowed Silver's indeed still random improvisational style. Number 5. He started performing on the street at 25. Despite knowing he wanted to be a performer since his teens, it took a long time for Matthew Silver to get noticed. One of his first appearances was on America's Got Talent, where he was cast as one of the quote-unquote crazy contestants so they could eliminate him for laughs. Silver wasn't too happy to be dismissed as mad, but he didn't react by dropping his style. Instead, he pushed it even further. By the time he was about 25, Matthew was finding it very difficult to get stage time at clubs in New York. It didn't help matters that he was self-conscious and afraid that people would ridicule him. Finally, he decided to overcome his harsh self-criticism issues by leaning into the crazy clown act and focusing on making passersby laugh. By all accounts, he succeeded in doing so, and at the same time also broke down his mental barriers and became fearless. Number 4. He has a long list of artistic influences. Despite his ostensibly random style, Matthew Silver is passionate about his craft. It is easy to tell from the fact that he has a laundry list of influences. In several interviews, he was eager to explain why he finds some of his favorite artists inspiring, and he's not shy about admitting what he's copied from them. According to Silver himself, his main influence is none other than the gonzo stand-up comedian Andy Kaufman, known for his performance art stylings and willingness to go as far as possible. Other clown-like stand-up comedians have influenced him as well, from Steve Martin to Robin Williams' part as a homeless guy in The Fisher King. But he has love for more modern gangsters as well. He loves the Jackass crew, infamous Freddy Got Fingered star Tom Green, Dave Chappelle, and Adult Swim stars like Eric Andre and duo Tim and Eric. Matthew Silver wears all those influences on his sleeve, but he also finds inspiration in more highbrow names. Performance art pioneer Jack Smith has had a huge impact on him too. And Silver also lists cult filmmakers like Alejandro Jodorowsky and David Lynch. We can definitely see what type of art he admires, and we'd say he fits the bill perfectly. Number 3. He's permanently banned in Texas. Given his admiration for artists who are willing to go the extra mile, Matthew Silver has gotten into trouble quite a few times. One of his most notorious spectacles even got him permanently banned from all Texas property. At the legendary spot of the Alamo, Silver decided to drop his pants and ride a stick pony around the square. As if that weren't daring enough, he also swung a rubber chicken above his head and yelled, "I'm at the Alamo!" at the top of his lungs. The gig was pretty intense, but it wasn't very long. Only 10 seconds later, the Alamo Rangers noticed him and Silver was arrested in about an hour. Thankfully, he had his underwear on, so he couldn't be jailed for indecent exposure. In any case, he gave Alamo tourists a lesson in performance art, and the event didn't deter him from pushing boundaries. He could be seen at the South by Southwest Festival in Austin wearing the exact same outfit. It looks like he learned to exploit a legal loophole in the name of exposing his art. Number 2. Pixar might owe him some money. Matthew Silver has certainly become a legendary figure in New York City. He hasn't yet been able to parlay that fame into a film or TV role, but then again, maybe he has. Recent Pixar film Soul, set in the Big Apple, isn't just about life, death, and jazz. It is also quite the love letter to the local hectic lifestyle, and it features everything from barbershops to pizza places to the usual assortments of crazy characters that populate Gotham. One of them is Moonwind, a sign-twirling hippie that works as the main character's guide to the great beyond and bears a very striking resemblance to Matthew himself. Indeed, it is hard not to think that the Pixar animators were more than a bit inspired by his looks and his antics with love signs. Despite the obvious similarities, no statement has been released, but Silver himself is undoubtedly noticed, and we hope his uncredited appearance in Soul is just the start of an auspicious career on the big screen. Number 1. He's performing stand-up comedy too. Until his expected film and TV career takes off, we're pretty sure you can still find Matthew Silver roaming the streets of New York and imparting wisdom on surprised New Yorkers. Of course, you can also watch plenty of his offbeat acts on Facebook and Instagram, given that he's very active on social media. Still, performance comedy is far from the only thing Silver is currently trying his hand at. As his Instagram and YouTube channel reveal, Matthew is also applying his unconventional style to stand-up comedy in some of the city's clubs. His sets are far from the average fare, and they involve quite a bit of riffing on farts. But then again, we wouldn't want him to deliver a tight 5 either. Let's hope he keeps honing his craft, and we see a Matthew Silver Love Revolution special on Netflix soon. That was our countdown of the top 6 things you maybe didn't know about Matthew Silver. The creator of the Wackadoodle-Doo Love Day is a treasure trove of secrets, so if you know something about him we don't, go ahead and spread the love revolution. Share your knowledge by leaving a comment below. When you're done, make sure you also like this video and click on the subscribe button to show your support for this channel. Remember to hit the bell icon too, and you'll get a notification every time there's a new content available for you. Thanks for watching, and see you soon!